Hey everybody, today I'm watching Cartoon Fight Club's new video. Bendy, well it will tell you about Bendy versus Ink Sans. You got Sans right there.
Cartoon Fight Club. I'm your host, Animation Rewind, and if you're new to this series, be sure to check out the older content. But if you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fight. The final scene in tonight's animation was animated by Rampage Animation, so if you enjoy what you see, head on over to his channel and subscribe. Speaking of tonight's battle, we have a fight between Bendy versus Ink Sans, the battle of the ink manipulators, and we have some new information since Chapter 2 for Bendy has been released. So with all this being said, let's introduce the next round of bonus fighters. As most of you should know by now, Bendy and the Ink Machine is a game created by the Meatly, and this game is fairly new as it's only still a few months old. There are still many new updates and chapters soon to be released, but we do have new information since the release of Chapter 2, and we're about to go over what that shows. In Chapter 2, Bendy once again appears as multiple cardboard cutouts. We see Bendy looking good as new, without any sign of being damaged or harmed. Most of his notable appearances is shown in the orchestra room, where he will multiply every time the player goes back and forth from that room to the projector room, eventually taking up all the orchestra seats, filling the full house. Bendy will not appear on the same level as Henry in this instance. As brought up by my good friend Huntsman Draconia, let me ask you this question. If you poke a hole in a water balloon and then have that hole continuously filled up by a hose as it empties, will the water ever run out? The answer to this question is it won't. So what does this exactly mean for you? Well, if we take this analogy and apply it to Bendy, we can virtually agree that this is the same thing for Bendy when he has access to a large supply of ink, or a continuous supply via the ink machine. And since he is possessed, which is confirmed in Chapter 2, that possession acts like a type of membrane, almost like what separates yolk from an eggshell. And even if you turn the machine off, with the amount of ink that Bendy normally has, it would take a bit for him to dry out. Which means, in conclusion, his main weakness is his physical body running out of ink or dying out. But that type of death is really hard to achieve since he's just so ink-rich with ink filled into his body. Bendy also has the ability to manipulate ink and travel through it with ease. In Chapter 2, humanoid ink creatures appear wherever Bendy is summoned. So who's to say that he didn't create them? Exactly, it is very fair to assume that the power of Bendy was behind summoning those ink life forms. Overall, Bendy and ink go together just like... Where are your fingers? Welcome to the world of Undertale alternate universes. The beauty of the multiverse is that if anything can exist, then everything can exist. And an endless amount of Sans variations certainly fits the bill of anything and everything. In specific today, we have Ink Sans. Ink Sans was created by the Tumblr user Kamiet and has grown into a fully developed original character. Ink Sans comes from a parallel world known as the Doodle Sphere. On many occasions, he leaves his Doodle Sphere to travel to other dimensions and meet new people, monsters, and other variations of himself, such as his arch rival and sometimes frenemy, Error Sans. Error is made to destroy and ink is made to create. This creates a very dynamic foil between their personalities. Ink Sans' most iconic ability is to create art that comes to life. If he draws or paints something, he can then animate that artwork into his own living creation. His paintbrush is very versatile and has many uses. He can use it like a sword for standard melee-style combat. He can use it like a wand to send waves of magical paint towards his enemies. And of course, he can use it like a brush to simply paint things. When it comes to weaknesses, Ink Sans is actually diagnosed with autophobia, which is the fear of being forgotten and thought of someone who's unuseful. This can sometimes dwindle him into a state of limbo as he begins to literally act colorless. In case you didn't know, Ink Sans was born as a half-sketch with no soul, which is why he grew a love for colors as he tried to color up his empty veil. When comparing Ink Sans to the regular Sans, it is safe to say that Ink Sans may not be as analytical as the original, but he is far more creative. Overall, Ink Sans has many art-related abilities and can use ink to create many life forms and creations. And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle is going to take place on Bendy's sketchpad with no prep. Let the battle begin.
Commercial. I hate commercials. There we go. There's Bendy.
Hello there, and welcome to the Bendy Show. We've got 3 wonderful stories lined up for you today. The program lineup is as follows. So recline in your favorite chair and let us entertain you.
Why is it getting so dark?
Let us take you on a journey of love, loss, and pain. But don't worry, while there will be a few twists and turns along our journey, I assure you, you are safe. You are safe.
Why is it at SpongeBob's house?
I'm sorry. See, I mistook this for some sort of sentient garbage.
I don't have time for your immature games, Crow. Wait, you two know each other?
Jeez, you Atlas specialists think you're so special, don't you?
It's in the title.
Well, you know what you really are? A bunch of sellouts. Just like your boss.
I'm not sure what you think you're implying, but I've heard enough.
Oh, I heard too. I heard old Ironwood finally turned his back on Ozban.
Ozban? Weiss, it's time for you to go. What?
Listen to Big Sister, Weiss. She'll protect you. Just like Atlas is gonna protect all of us, huh?
If you won't hold your tongue, then I will gladly remove it for you.
Alright then. Come take it.
This will be the last time you see your family and friends, so say your goodbyes now. You won't get another chance. And let's get this show on the road.
What the heck?
Oh, look at that. That thing must be worth a fortune. I must get my hands on it.
Why do he sound like Wario?
Oh, this looks great. Get your filthy hands off my emerald. Your emerald? This thing is mine. If you want that, you have to go through me. Well, who are you? I will destroy you. 3, 2, 1, go!
Ew! Alright, if you guys want to see the rest of this video, remember to watch Cartoon Fight Club and subscribe to his channel. Alright guys, hope you guys had a great day, and this is my favorite channel that I always want to watch on YouTube.